This news update is brought to you by...
So, I'm meeting Rico later. Gotta check in with the girls, but first, let me check my usage on the MyLime app. Now, what should I wear? Hashtag sexy. He's here.
It's Friday, July the 3rd, 2015, and this is your Barbados Today afternoon update. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Thanks for joining us. United Nations Secretary General Ban Ki-moon rallied Caribbean young people to be champions of change. He made the call this morning at a special forum entitled Caribbean Youth Speak, the World We Want Post-2015 at the University of the West Indies, noting that the UN is focused on three priorities, which include fighting its sustainable development agenda and climate change. Ban stressed solutions do not solely lie in the hands of governments. As he interacted with the youth, he urged them to step out and make a difference.
You can play a very important role, professors, and of course young students. You have to work together. I ask you three things to do. First, raise your voice. Challenge your president, prime ministers, ministers, and even professors and business leaders. Tell them that this is my world. This is the place I and my succeeding generation will have to live. Preserve this earth in a sustainable way. Second, remember you are not just citizens of Barbados, of the Caribbean. Look beyond this area.
Ban also challenged the youth to dream big.
If you put your bar at 50 centimeters, I think you can cross over easily. If you put it a little bit higher, 1 meter, you will have to train and exercise. There is no guarantee that your big dreams, high ideals will be met. But another metaphor, if you don't run for congressman or presidency, you will never be elected president or congressman. If you never try your dream, you'll never be able to achieve.
One UWI student signaled that young people are ready to rise to the occasion. Visually impaired law student Janelle Odell told the gathering while the past generation has laid a solid foundation by providing the right institutions and values, it's the youth's turn to build a sustainable future.
Ladies and gentlemen, this world cannot progress without our youth. It is important that you lend us your ear and offer us your guidance so that when we take the baton, we can run into it positively.
In other news now, this Friday is the first full day of business at the 36th CARICOM Summit on the way at the Hilton Hotel. A number of pressing issues are on the table, chief among these, the century-old territorial dispute between Guyana and Venezuela. The Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro was set to arrive here later today to discuss the matter and other issues with his Caribbean counterparts. But there's word that he will no longer be attending, and his Vice President, Jorge Areza, will be coming instead. At yesterday's opening, Guyana's President David Granger called on his CARICOM colleagues to help his country fight Venezuela's unfair claim. Meanwhile, a local social activist says if regional integration is to work, ordinary Caribbean people must be involved in the process. Speaking during a press conference hosted by the Caribbean Congress of Community Practitioners, activist Hamilton Lashley charged that the region's political leaders are holding back the process. He suggests the best way to bring the region's people together is through cultural, sports, and social interaction.
You know, when you mention the word grassroots in some quarters in the region, people has conjure thoughts within their mind that you're looking at a group of bad behavior people, troublemakers, unintelligent people. Once you mention the word grassroots, because it seems to be this psychological split in some people's mind, that people at the grassroots level have sub-average intellectual functioning, while those that they consider the doctors, the lawyers, and the technocrats, and the bureaucrats, and some leaders across the region, that they're specific special group of persons, and in my view, those are the persons who got the region in the problems that they are facing right now. So the only way that you can really achieve what I would call Caribbean unity, because it's through the interaction of the grassroots people. There's been violations of Caribbean unity by the political leadership in this region.
To the law courts now, a 49-year-old man will appear before the District C Magistrates Court in connection with Tuesday's shooting incident in Ruby Tenantry, St. Philip. Douglas Fitzgerald of the Costa Hurdle has been charged with wounding with intent and the use of firearms. He is accused of shooting Anthony Prescott, who was shot twice in the chest and left leg. Prescott was taken to the QEH, where he had to undergo surgery.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
BT Grapova Superstar, BT Grapova Superstar. How was sound bad? How was sound?
Wonderful. Yeah, actually, you can enter that in the competition.
So I ain't sound bad?
No.
Oh my.
Get a video and we gone clear.
A video?
Yes, a video.
How long the video gonna be?
2 minutes.
Not
no,
5, not 6?
No, 2 minutes. 2 minutes, that's all you need.
So wait, you and the fellas like you that just do this thing every year when it ends already?
Well, I don't know with them, but it's spontaneous, you know?
Well, what is this for you? Would that mean like I try to submit mine and the judging starts at 6, but the deadline is the 5th at 4:30.
You need to get it in.
Get it in. Look at the screen there, look. That is where you could enter because
Right there.
BT Grapova Superstar, BT Grapova Superstar.
I like that. You
Like that?
have a chance to win this competition.
Against you?
I spontaneous.
Secure your future, be financially strong. Since 1983, we have been there for you. A smart range of products, great tax benefits. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. Humble beginnings to smart loans, smart savings. Save smart and borrow smarter, that's the move for me. Stability, prosperity, we're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union.
Turning to news from the region, as the murder count in Jamaica races towards 600, the nation's top cop is promising to outline a new assault on crime that will ensure all stakeholders play their part. Police Commissioner Dr. Carl Williams says it's not enough for the country to stand aside and count bodies. He insists the media and the community all have a role to play. While admitting there was no quick fix to the crime problem, he says the police force will be tweaking some of its strategies and engaging the wider community to better tackle the situation. And finally, on the international scene, a minute's silence was observed across the UK this morning in memory of the 38 people, including 30 Britons, killed in the Tunisia beach attack a week ago. The Queen and Prime Minister David Cameron joined the silence along with the families of the bereaved. Tourists and Tunisians gather at the scene of the attack in Sousse, where they linked arms to observe the pause. Inquests into the deaths of the Britons are underway, with the bodies of more victims due to arrive in the UK later. And on that sad note, we end our Barbados Today afternoon update. However, you can join us again this evening. Until then, remember to log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper and email updates, or like us on Facebook. You can also catch us on Izumi Media in bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. Also tune in to Channel 101 on Lime TV and Mix 96.9 FM to get all the latest news and sports. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a fantastic day.